Hi everybody, let's continue learning English. Ticket to English, Unit 1, The Gifts of Youth lesson. Listen and Speak, Part 2. Express yourself. The first question is listen to the four people and note the expressions they use to express their opinions. The following table contains more expressions. Can you add others? Expressions used to introduce opinions. I think, guess, believe. As I see it, as far as I am concerned, from my point of view, it seems to me that. So in this exercise, you will listen to the four youngsters. Ruth, 19, England. Mamdouh, 16, Egypt. Samantha, 17, USA. Jawad, 19, Morocco. If you have the audio material, you can listen to this for people and express yourself, speak, practice speaking. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Make mistakes. Do make mistakes. Learn English. No problem in this. So the aim of this exercise is that you speak and make sentences. If you agree, if you don't agree, etc. In the exercise number 3, this table contains some expressions you can use to agree or disagree with another person. Work with your partner to find more. So in this exercise, you will be two people, two persons, two students, and if you agree, you say, I agree with you. You are definitely, absolutely right. I share the same view. If you disagree, you say, I disagree with you. I don't think so. Sorry to say it, but you are wrong. So, in this exercise, you have to practice spoken English. You have to speak and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Exercise number 4. Express your opinion about these issues. Then invite your partner to agree or disagree with you. Youth and involvement in politics. Do you agree or disagree? Youth and new fashion. Youth and voluntary work. And the last exercise, number 5, is complete the following exchange. Then practice it with your partner. Your partner. What's your attitude towards youngsters who drop out of school to immigrate? Are you for or against? You. So you have to answer if you are for or against, and you will see the answer. What about you? So you ask your friend, what's your opinion? What about you? What do you say? Your partner must answer to practice spoken English. Don't you realize that it's too early for them to do such a thing? Your partner, I see what you mean, but it's you mean, but you answer your friend. And this is an example of this the answer of this question, the correction of this question, the 5th question. So if your partner says, what's your attitude towards youngsters who drop out of school to immigrate? Are you for or against? You can answer, I am against it because education is crucial for their future. Without proper qualifications, they might struggle to find stable jobs. What about you? Your partner can reply, I think it depends on the situation. Some might leave for better opportunities, while others might regret it later. Don't you realize that it's too early for them to do such a thing? Your partner, I see what you mean, but he can say or she can say, some families are in difficult financial situations and youngsters feel responsible for helping them. You can add, that's true, but in the long run, having an education would give them better opportunities and more stability. So this is a suggestion to answer the fifth question. I will copy this answer, this proposition, and paste it to translate Google in order to read it loudly, in order to hear the native speaking pronunciation of English. So let's go to Google Translate, paste. This is the Arabic traduction if you want to read it, but I advise you not to make translation. Please don't think in Arabic then translate it to English. Just think in English and speak in English. It's difficult. Me too, I have this problem, but we will learn together how to think in English and speak English. So let translate Google read this answer.
Your partner. What's your attitude towards youngsters who drop out of school to emigrate? Are you for or against? I'm against it because education is crucial for their future. Without proper qualifications, they might struggle to find stable jobs. What about you? Your partner. I think it depends on the situation. Some might leave for better opportunities, while others might regret it later. Don't you realize that it's too early for them to do such a thing? Your partner. I see what you mean, but some families are in difficult financial situations, and youngsters feel responsible for helping them. That's true, but in the long run, having an education would give them better opportunities and more stability.
Thank you very much, Google. We will come back to our lesson, to our text in French. In English. So this is an extra add to this lesson. We will listen to a French aeronautic specialist who answers an English journalism interview. It will last 1 minute and 44 seconds in order to understand the difficulty of pronunciation in English. Even if you are a specialist, the French aeronautic specialist has studied in English. He studied English communication between planes and air traffic controls. He knows English very well, better and better than us, but he has still a French accent, and the pronunciation is not as the pronunciation of a native speaking English speaker. The source of this audio is YouTube. This is the link. I just listen to it now, and I would like to share it with you in order to know that there is no shame to have problems with pronunciation and spoken English. Yes, we can learn listening English. We can learn to listen to native English speakers to understand them, but to speak English as British or as an American, I think it's a little bit hard. And there are a lot of people who speak English as natives, and there are a lot of lessons in YouTube and other material in the internet, and teachers who suggest methods to learn English and speak it as native. Yes, maybe it can work, who knows. But so I thank you very much for your attention. Please press the like button, let a comment, share this lesson with your mates, your friends, other people who can benefit from it. Subscribe to the channel. I let you with this extra audio to listen this French aeronautics specialist. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Until next lesson.
These incidents happened?
Absolutely. The day after that, basically, ICAO called for the member states for a specific meeting to decide, because it was the second time that an aircraft was lost. Air France 447 was lost not in the same circumstances, but could not be found until after 3 years. And we knew where it was, basically at few nautical miles, but it was so difficult to find it that they decided that decision should be made on systems and procedures and responsibilities. And actually what is today, in 15 days, it will be mandatory for all aircraft to carry systems above 27 tons, to carry the systems that will allow to follow the aircraft every minute.
Oh, wow.
And even more in case of an abnormal situation. Air France and other, let's say, industry have implemented that, and Airbus has been selling aircraft for a year with this system already. And the systems are actually monitoring the status of the aircraft. And when something abnormal is detected, suddenly they say, okay, we dump data, position, stuff. So,
Very
and
good.
if it's not necessarily abnormal because it's an extraordinary, let's say, situation, well, it could be safe, but if it's a case of a difficult and dramatic emergency situation, then you will have all the data, and you will be able to find in a much better way